Hey everybody, we're going to make a primitive Adirondack chair. It is really easy to make this chair and it's really cool. It's very elegant. It's great for sitting at fire pits and it's just neat. It's basically just two pieces of wood and we're going to learn how to do it. Okay, here's what you need. You need a 2x12x8, and the cool thing about this is that that only costs you about 15-16 bucks. The current prices, you need a straight edge. There's my jigsaw, belt sander, measuring tape, pencil, a drill, cordless drill with a big old bit on it, doesn't matter what size, a orbital sander, a circular saw, and it's kind of silly, but pliers, and that's to remove that. You got staples and labels. I think that's all you need. Oh yeah, sawhorses. It's your 8-foot piece into two pieces. They're slightly different size. One piece would be 45 inches. And the other piece is 48 inches. And then you want to start marking. Alright, for your pencil marks and for your cuts, you're going to come in, this is the shorter board, this is the 45-inch board. So you're going to come in 12 inches, put a dot that's 2 inches from the edge. So again, 2 inches down, 12 inches in, that's your dot. And then basically you draw the line there and you're going to remove this whole piece. I like to put a little mark, an X there to know I'm taking that off. And you do the same thing on the other side. So it's in 2 inches. That's after coming in 1 foot. And then you remove all this. So now we're just going to rip these little pieces off, kind of a long cut. So we'll speed it up, I'm sure. This is for beginners, but it's not out obviously because the other side needs to be finished, so we'll just finish off these cuts. So this isn't going to be pretty, but we're just going to pull this out and we'll fix it later with the jigsaw. Okay, other side now. This one is done, but we're going to clean it up. We're going to sand it, and we'll use a jigsaw to clean up the corners in a bit. Okay, so this is a good check time. So you want to measure how wide this is, and this one is a little more than 7 inches. So I just want to make sure I end up with a hole that's a little more than 7 inches. And I know it's 2x12, but they aren't actually 12. This one's like about 11 1/4. So you'd come in about 2 inches, but you want to make it even on each side. You just want to make sure that it'll fit through. And then it's a 2-inch here. So that's 2 inches. I hope I did that the wrong way for you to see. I don't know if I can make an upside down 2. Is that a 2, Nathan?
Yeah.
So 2 inches there, 2 inches there. And then this is whatever width you've got here. Add a little bit. That's about 7 1/4. And this is about 7 1/2. So my hole is 7. Nathan, is this 7 1/2?
Yeah.
So mine's about 7 1/2 by 2, and you want it centered. So draw that in, and we'll get going. Drills. So we're going to put drills in the corners to make it easy. I started with the jigsaw, but then I remembered circular saw is better. You can do a plunge cut for most of this. We'll use the jigsaw for the short sides. On the other side. just going to lop the corners off. Again, does not have to be pretty. So this is it, almost done, but now we want to test it. Make sure it works. It's close, but I got to clean it up, but yeah. Got the right idea. Let's clean it up. Belt sander's awesome, and it eats it up pretty quickly, so just be careful, but we're just going to round this off. Probably plug it in. This is where the pliers are good. Okay. Orbital sander just around the hole. This is where the butt goes, so we're going to hit that really good both sides with the orbital sander. We're done! Let's see if it looks as good as the other ones. One more to go.